This this is Canon Vickery, and today I'm going to be doing the Packet Tracer 7.6.1.3, and let me reset that. Starting at the beginning. A lot of the stuff in this Packet Tracer we've already completed in class, and so I'm just going to be re-entering a lot of the information. A lot of the information I already have. So we're going to start in a clockwise going to start going clockwise. We're going to start with our Eagle server. First thing we're going to want to do, we're going to go to config. Oh, we need to power it on first, my bad. Hit this little button here, red button to power it on. And this little red light will come on. So we'll hit exit. And we'll just fast forward time to give it some time to boot up. This will just make it fast forward about 30 seconds or so. So now we can go to config. And we're going to set up our gateway. Our gateway is going to be our R1 router over here. So that's going to be, let's see, 172.16.3.62. Our DNS server is going to be the same as the IP address for this, so it's going to be 172.16.3.61. And this is the same as the IP address for this Eagle server. So we're going to go with Fast Ethernet, set that. Our subnet mask, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be 255.255.255.192. We're going to want to make sure this port is on. Now we're going to come over to services. We're going to turn HTTP on. And DNS, we're going to turn DSN on. Our name is going to be eagle/server.example.com. Yeah, I think that's right. We can check it later, but address is going to be the IP address, so 172.16.3.61, and we'll add it, and that should be everything here. So we can exit out of that. We're going to go to our R1 router. We're going to go to config, fast Ethernet, ports on. We're going to put in our IP address of 172, and I already have all these down, and I'll be posting a picture of all the addresses and stuff, but this one is 172.16.3.62. Subnet mask is 255.255.255.192. Now we'll enter in our serial. Turn our serial on. We want to make sure we do that. IP address for this one is 172.16.3.98. Oh, we tried to pull over our it took the subnet mask from the Eagle server, but that's not the one we want. We want to edit this to 252. Alright, this one should be good, so we'll hit exit. I'll come to our R2. And for this one here, if you go to config here, we have no serial port. So before we even enter anything in, we're just going to go back to our physical, and we're going to enter this in. This is an HWIC2T. So we're going to just, have to turn it off first. So you hit this little button, turn it off. You enter it in there, and turn it back on. And when you go to config, the device will be booting up. So we're going to exit out, fast forward time, just a little bit, give it time to boot up. We're going to come back in here, and there, we're in. Serial ports are up. So we're going to go to, see, this one. We're going to turn our port on. IP address is 172.16.1.254. Our subnet mask is going to be 255.255.254.0. Our serial is going to be 172.16.3.97. Subnet mask 255.255.255.252. And we're going to change our clock rate to 64. And this is just stuff in the instructions that it tells me to do. And so, serial fast port, that should be that. We're going to exit out of this. Now, what we're going to do is, if you come over here to connections, we can either have it automatically choose a connection type. When you do this one, you just go click, click, and it does it all for you. But what we're gonna do, get rid of that wire. We're gonna put in our serial cable, put it in, serial port, there, like that. Next step is the computers. So we're gonna configure this one. Config. Let's see, our gateway is gonna be the same as the IP address of this router here. So it's gonna be 172.16.1.254. DNS server is gonna be the same as the Eagle server, 172.16.3.61. Just do our fast Ethernet, turn it on. IP address is 172.16.0.1. And with these IP addresses, something I'm just going to add is there's quite a few different IP addresses available for these computers, but in the instructions it says to use the two lowest available, the two smallest, so 1 and 2. So this one here, 254, this is subnet mask, turned on, so we'll exit out of that, go to our computer, our second computer, computer 2, we'll go to configure, gateway and DNS server are going to be the same as the first one, 172.16.1.254, DNS server 172.16.3.61, fast Ethernet, turn the port on, IP address is going to be 172.16, oh whoops, I hit the wrong button, .16.0.2, subnet mask 255, this should be 254.0, there, and that should all be set up. So if you look here, we've still got, we're 93% of the way complete. So what we're going to do next, we're going to come in here, we're going to go to static, and these are the ones that they tell us to use. This is our network, the default one, 172.16.0.0. Our mask is going to be 255.255.254.0. Next hop is going to be 172.16.3.97. So we're going to go ahead and add this. We're going to go into settings. We're going to save it. In case we lose power, it's saved. So here, we're going to go to config, static. For this one, the one it wants is just like the default 0.0.0.0. The mask is going to be 0.0.0.0. And our next hop is going to be back to this router 1 serial. So 172.16.3.98. And add. So now, I'm going to go back to settings, save it, exit, and see 100% complete. So you can check results, activities completed, we can go back to close. So that is all configured now. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to add just a simple PDU. Send it through here. The first one, let's see if I can do this right. I think I'm missing a part. New scenario. I want to send it to there, to here. In progress, fail. Okay, that's right. The first one should fail. That's just what it does. So now, delete. If we do a new one, it should go from here. Successful. Alright, so you see it works. If you want a little bit more in depth, you come here to, you do it in simulation mode. You do it from here to here, and it kind of goes through, and it tells you like it's in progress. So capture forward, it goes through this entire thing, and so you can kind of see it as it goes through there. But yeah, that's that. That's the packet tracer for this video. If you have any questions, I can answer them. We'll try my best to answer them. And yep, That's all.